It is the Riot on RadioU.
Yay! I'm applauding ahead of time, guys. We love everybody coming in.
Right there, friends. Mike Maines, Shannon.
Yay!
How are you?
So good. And sleepy. It was a late night.
Yeah, but a good night?
Great
Good
night.
Good.
Are we supposed to say Mike and Shannon Maines? Mike Maines and Shannon? Mike and Shannon?
What would you prefer?
Shannon and Mike in the morning?
Mr. and Mrs.? No.
Mr. and Mrs. Maines,
good.
does that work?
That feels so
Professional.
and political, like we're running for president, maybe.
So we're saying no to that one. That's fine.
I mean, like, Mike, I think I would vote for you for president. Like, I mean, we're going to have to talk about some of your platform. But I feel like on just character alone, I feel like you're somebody that I feel comfortable with. Like,
Wait till you get to know me a little more.
yeah, okay.
Wait, will it be better or worse then? Is that what you're saying?
Because, I mean, I imagine you guys at a state dinner and you know what? The president of, let's say, France drops in and you're just laughing and having fun.
Just having a good
I
time.
can suit up nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I've seen some photos of you. I've seen you clean up pretty nice.
I blame Shannon. I blame Shannon.
fault.
She dresses me. That's
Again,
God's
Mike,
honest
I'm
truth.
not sure when you say I blame, you're saying these things that I can't interpret if it's a negative or a positive.
That's-
Is it good that she's doing that to help you or is
Yes.
it negative?
Because if she didn't, I would be wearing like painted Dickies pants
Yeah.
from like 2001 when I was in my wishing I was Aaron Weiss from Me Without You phase. So it would always just look like I had recently jumped out of a dumpster.
yeah.
So she.
We remember those days.
I mean,
We totally remember those days.
the freaking lifestyle was something that they participated in.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a real thing. And just to be clear, if you want to dress like that, even if Shannon has a big problem with it, we're okay with it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That's totally fine. So, did Shannon pick out your shirt today?
No.
Wait. So now there was
When
a
we
tone
bought
there
it, though.
too.
Oh, but when we bought it, I don't
Yeah.
pick out his clothes every night.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, Senator, if you're going to be here, if you're going to be here in this hearing, I want to know just how true to life your
We're
statements
sure
are.
maybe you had input in the show outfits for
Yes.
concerts and events and that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. She picked everything that I will be wearing on this tour. She picked out.
Okay. Nice. So, where do you guys do a lot of your shopping for show apparel?
Well, we go to, where do we go? Well, Mike just discovered he's a basic white girl now because he likes Lululemon.
I got no shame.
We
I got
also have
shame.
no money.
Wait, what are you getting there?
Shut
What are you wearing from there?
Shut up.
I swear, man. So Shannon took me. I made fun of like the yoga athleisure thing
Yeah.
forever because I just don't understand what the big deal is. But she goes, "I'm taking you to Lululemon."
As a joke.
As a joke.
But
then
you
I
didn't
tried it on.
realize.
It was the kind of joke with a little bit of truth in it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then I tried it on and I walked out with the outfit. I wore the outfit I tried on out of the store. It was that comfortable.
Oh,
He looked
wow.
great.
So I'm a believer. I'm a
Okay,
believer.
so athletic wear now is a thing for you guys
Okay.
then.
I guess so.
So, are you saying that if I came to a Mike Maines show, athleisure is how I should show up? Like, is that what I should be
bring it
wearing?
on.
Totally. Or
Okay.
costume.
Okay.
Costume, okay.
I don't know if I have any costumes.
You
We'll
could
get to work on that.
cosplay as someone who's into athletics. So that's your outfit. That's your
You know what?
costume.
Like, that was just a slightly deep cut. Did anybody else feel it? Like, did anybody else feel it? It wasn't.
I'm
It
just
wasn't
saying
a,
you're-
you could
you're
wear
both
your
areas.
athletic wear. It was you could pretend to be athletic.
You do not have anything from Lululemon. You do not have anything from there.
She's telling the truth, guys. Like, the way I do athleisure is that I just take whatever I wore that one time and is really old. That's what I
That's
wear
what
to
you
the
can
gym.
work out.
Yeah. Dude, it's real. I go into the gym. People have like such nice clothes, and
It's
I'm like,
wild.
you shouldn't work out in that.
That's
it's
too nice.
It's too nice. You're gonna ruin that shirt.
Well, when your workout wear is nicer than the clothes that you're actually
Yeah.
wearing day to day, then yes, there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah, real talk. So
Where it changed for me was I can't believe I'm doing a monologue about Lululemon.
Yeah,
but,
can we get sponsored?
yeah.
you
hey, please.
should be.
But for us, when we travel so much, and I'm wearing jeans now, but it's the first time I've been wearing jeans in like 4 days, just because you're like sweating, you're in a van, and so it feels comfy.
Just to have
And my sweet yoga
comfort
pants.
wear. Aww.
Feels
Well,
nice on your sweaty buns while you're in the van, just wicking it away.
This is all true.
Dude,
this is all true. And I think they're listening right now going, that is something we can look at as sponsorship because that's a unique approach. They're not really into that area yet.
Man, I just got to say, like, now I really need to go to a Mike Main show just to see him in his yoga wear.
Yoga pants.
I need to see it now.
But he wears a suit while he plays now.
Okay, no, he wears like a suit jacket? Or does he have he's like suit jacket, but then yoga pants on the bottom? So like business up
or
top,
underneath
party
the
downstairs.
suit.
It's all underneath.
It's all hidden.
And I do so I love that we're talking about my vibes right now. I wear mostly the yoga wear is day of show, and then I suit up. But I do have one outfit that will be using some Lululemon yoga pants. I'm proud to say.
All right. And if you guys want to know what that is, you're gonna have to come to a show to see it. Okay,
Right.
That's the
you're gonna
teaser.
have to come to a show. So hey, let's get some Mike Main's My Way, which apparently is actually a long form commercial for Lululemon clothes.
Activewear.
And we'll talk some more with them about what's going on. Here's Mike Maines. It's the Riot. So there we go. Facebook right there. They are. Hey everybody. So a little more private time with Mike and Shannon while the music plays.
Yeah, feel free to post in the comment section if you have a question or if you want to say hey.
So see, it's awkward because we have to save the interview questions for when we're on the air. So this is just us time. Just us getting a chance to hang out.
You really knocked this coffee out of the park.
Is it good?
It's very strong.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, I hit the strong button.
There's
I did.
a film in my mouth.
I love it. I love it.
Is that what you like when you drink coffee?
I like anything.
Okay.
As long as it has caffeine.
Okay.
And it's coffee.
I've kind of switched over. Like for the longest time, it was like when I made coffee, it was a coffee milkshake. I just loaded it with creamer and stuff. And now I go to a coffee shop. I don't even want, I won't get a mocha or something. It's like, look, it's got to be straight coffee. I don't want any milk in my coffee at all.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. Well,
Black.
the only exception would be is we have Dunkin' Donuts coffee in there. I do put creamer in that.
Well,
it's bad.
it's good, but it needs it.
It does.
That's the type of style
It
of
needs
coffee
it.
that needs it.
Yeah.
And I think they make that coffee in mind with creamer because then they could just make their own Dunkin' Donuts creamer. So
They know. They know.
they
They're like, this
understand.
needs a little something.
Yes.
You know, they're still selling more cups of coffee a day than Starbucks.
What is it?
They still sell more cups of coffee per day per year than
Dunkin' does?
Starbucks.
Dunkin' Donuts? Okay.
Well, if you go to the East Coast here, Starbucks still way outnumbers it. But if you go on the East Coast, it's literally like how it is here for
Dunkin' Donuts
Starbucks.
is
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. So it's different.
I'll tell you what, the coffee that we're having right now is from a friend of mine in Newark, Ohio. He runs a place called Coffee Shack
He's
Roasters.
your dealer.
Yeah, he kind of is. He actually, real
Say
talk.
it as it is.
We went to college together, and he listens to the show, and I got a Facebook message or something from him at one point. And he was like, hey, I'm starting up a roastery. Do you want some coffee? And of course, like most dealers, the first little bit of coffee was free.
And then
No problem. And so I really liked it. And since then, I've been buying my coffee from him. And he opened up a storefront about a year ago. And so every once in a while, it's not really close here. I mean, it's like 45 minutes away or whatever. But every once in a while, I'll drive out there, get some coffee. And he does nitro, cold brew, the whole 9 yards.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Don't forget any comments in the section. Make sure you say hello.
Hello.
Okay. Got a couple seconds left.
You want to count down with us, everybody? You want to feel that? No, not enough. Oh, and everybody, Shannon said that she likes my trail mix. This is my trail mix.
Oh. What'd
Simply
you say
classic.
this morning? That was your...
for my big hike later. Got my trail mix for my hike.
Hang
You
on,
really just
everybody.
pick the M&Ms out.
It is the Riot on RadioU. A little more time with the Mainses.
Yes, Mike Main, Shannon as well. Just some of our most favorite people. And we're glad to have you here.
So it's been a while since we've chatted. I mean, not forever, but a little while. What have you guys been up to the last couple months?
Holy cow! This summer has been crazy. We've been playing a lot of shows and wrapping up our album, which has been a journey. But we're extremely excited about it and feel we think it's the best. I feel it's the best thing that we've done. I'm looking at Shannon to see if you agree.
For confirmation on that.
It's the first time that I've felt really great about it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you haven't felt confident about your last? I mean, everything that you guys have done up to this point has been like, eh.
Well, like when you put on a pair of pants and like feels a little, it like doesn't feel
We're
quite
talking
right.
yoga pants because that
Any
does
kind of
feel
pants.
right.
That feels right every time.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So like,
Are
you
you
feel
talking
like,
jeans?
Yeah,
where it's
like jeans are like
uncomfortable?
this. Like it feels like it could be me, but it feels just like right. Like you haven't really broke them in yet.
Yeah.
I feel like this feels like very true to like where we are and who we are.
So can you give more details? Like, is it going to be next couple of months? Is it a full album? Is it?
It's a full album.
Full album. Okay.
I guess we can drop the. I guess we'll drop the title here.
Oh, yay.
It's going to be called "When We Were in Love."
Aww.
Okay.
And yeah, so I would sonically, I think it's the most adventurous thing that we've ever done, and it might.
Well, okay. Let me ask you this: like that is a very pretty artist way to put it.
Yeah.
But like for us dummies that live down here in the dirt, when you say that it's a more sonically adventurous thing, break that down into the language of the common man. What do you mean? What do you mean by sonically adventurous?
If you're expecting the same Mike Maids in the Branches that you've heard the last 6 years, I think you're going to be disappointed. But
Okay.
if you're able to listen to it and go with us where we're headed, I think it's our best work by
Okay.
far.
Because a lot of times when bands, when we hear them say that to us, it makes me think, oh, are you trying new instruments or new sounds or just a new experience that would be a little bit out of the norm for maybe a group. So
Yeah,
We're doing
yeah.
all of that.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's still, I'm not going to lie, guys. It still feels a little vague, but
you can only say so much though until they're ready. So we at least
it's
got the
fine.
title.
It's fine. So, like, let me ask you this: like, to keep it vague, are we thinking 2018 or 2019?
Do we know?
2018.
Okay.
2018. Okay,
Yeah.
this
All
year.
right. So, like, still something that's coming up, which
It's
is
done
exciting.
and just like sitting on the burner.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
just
waiting on
waiting.
other people. Is that
Yep.
it? We're waiting on others. So we
Always
know that
waiting.
one.
Man, isn't that just the story of life? You're
how
ready
it
and
is.
you're waiting around on
But-
other people.
We're playing a lot of those new songs on this
Okay.
tour.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you want something a little less vague of an answer, then you can come to a show.
You must go see the concert. That's good.
Busted.
That's good.
Busted. Like, it's your own fault you don't know. You know what, guys? I'm used to people spoon feeding it to me. Like, come to where I am, put it in stupid language. I'll just sit here. Please don't challenge me.
That's how he prefers it to be.
Yeah, it's my whole life right there, guys. My whole life. So, what's like last quarter of the year here? Aside from pushing out the record, you guys are touring. Any other plans that Mike Main's fans should know about?
What do you think, Mike? Any plans? Going to Florida
Okay. All right.
for pleasure.
Which means you're going to Universal Orlando.
We don't like to talk about that in the Mains family.
I haven't taken her yet, and she is not happy about it.
Oh, so you haven't gone to Disney or Universal before, and you're finally doing that?
Well, we're not, but we'll see.
Okay. Dude.
I might be sleeping on the couch.
they're not ready to talk about that either.
I feel like you guys
It's
are being
fine.
a little
We'll
vague. If you could bring it down here to where the dummies live.
That's okay.
That'd be
Just
great.
say Florida. We'll just leave it at Florida. Go to
Hey,
Florida.
real talk. I thought about you guys. I was at Universal Orlando about a year ago, and we thought about you and even talked about you while we were down there. So
Why didn't you bring us?
well, if you want to
That's
know the
all
truth,
we
it was
can
such.
do at that point. That's it.
Remember what I said about people coming to me and doing it was something like that. So
Forgiven.
something like that. But yeah, that was great. And I got a really nice Autobot mug, little Transformers mug. And that was my souvenir. If I love coffee mugs so much, and Universal Orlando is like coffee mug paradise.
It's,
Yeah.
You had a lot to choose from.
Disney coffee mugs are just weak. But man, Universal, their coffee mug selection was unreal.
So if you guys go, just
We'll
be
bring a
aware.
souvenir.
Yeah, that's
We'll
where
bring
you
it
go.
to you.
Remember coffee mugs, all right? And I'll put you bring the mug and I'll put some coffee
Sounds
in it, okay?
great.
Remember coffee mugs. That's got a good. It flows off the tongue well.
It does.
Well, you guys have to have a follow-up album, so
You can use that.
Feel
It feels
free.
more EP-ish. I don't think a full offering from a band, but
Look, I don't know how much time you guys have, but I got a couple of things that we could just workshop into that. Whether it's the idea of like you're the coffee mug and you're a container for greatness. That could be a thing. Like, all right. Or it could be one of those things where like remember the coffee mug where there was like a big war where coffee mugs were outlawed, and then pretty soon only outlaws had coffee mugs. And like,
hey, don't give all that. You got to keep some of that. That's how you're going to retire with that stuff. So
I'm just workshopping
keep
it.
that in.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't give that away for free.
Well, guys, thanks for coming in and listening to me share my coffee mug stories. Okay, we have to go now. I'm getting
Thank
embarrassed.
you again. So don't forget for Mike Baines, just go online and make sure you catch the tour, and then we will be looking forward to new music this year. We cannot wait.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. It is the Riot.